My name is Saba Emmanuel. I am a Christian from Pakistan. I'm born and raised in Pakistan. I lived 20 years in Pakistan and I moved to Dubai. I have lived almost 13 years in Dubai before I moved to Canada in February 2024. And ever since, I've been living in Canada for almost a year.
So hi, I'm Jeanette Greenwood. So I am a mother of 3 children, and I'm a grandmother of 5. And I've been happily married to my husband for 42 years.
I work in trade shows as a business development manager, and I work on healthcare events.
I spent the bulk of my work in the physical fitness area. I'm a running coach, and I did training for children, a lot of children training. I did teen training. Then I jumped over into the soccer arena, and I did a bunch of training for soccer players. And then I started working for Running Free in Markham, and my running kind of just exploded, and I ended up for the next 15 years working in the running community. And so training runners, racing myself, and that's kind of where my love and my hobby is.
So my first week when I moved in Canada, my husband was living a bare minimal life with no utensils at home. And he went for work, and I was trying to make a special meal for him on Valentine's Day. It was just my 4th day in Canada, and I realized that I do not have a hand blender in home. So I kept thinking, what do I do? Should I knock on my neighbor's door? And is this a Canadian way? Do they like it or do they don't like it? So went to the left side of the condo and I knocked their door, and there's this very kind woman. She opened the door with her surprised eyes. Who is this brown Asian looking woman? And she's like, hi, how can I help? And I just said, hey, I am your next door neighbor. I just moved here literally 4 days ago, and I'm making a special meal for Valentine's Day for my husband. Do you have a hand blender by any chance? And her name was Marilyn, Marilyn Bacon. And she was so kind. She called me in. She's like, hey, come on in. And we started talking. She gave me her hand blender. And I told her that I'm from Pakistan, but I lived in Dubai and I'm a Christian. I'm also looking for a church. And she said, oh, my husband is a reverend and we go to this church, which is literally 10 minutes drive from our home. I was like, sure, can you take me there with you next Sunday? And yeah, next Sunday she picked me, Eric and Marilyn, and here I am a year later.
I found you on YouTube, and I listened, and I thought, okay, I think this is maybe a church I would fit into. And then I came, and I just felt welcomed right away. I felt people were like not judging me or making, oh, who are you? And you're new. And I didn't feel that way at all. I felt very welcomed, and I just kept coming back.
I do a lot of hiking. I am into powerlifting and training. So I go to the gym. I do a lot of powerlifting. And other than that, I love music, and my husband does that too. So we go for some small day parties for music. So yeah, that's pretty much it that we're doing right now. And I love the nature in Canada, which I did not had in Dubai.
I run. I play badminton, I do yoga, and I keep busy with my grandchildren, being physically active outdoors.
Because this is exactly how I grew up back in home in Pakistan churches, and it's the same format, the same prayer, I would say order, the hymns, the sermon, everything is pretty much the same. So I did not felt any difference or that I'm in a Canadian church, except for it was in English and we have more white people. Other than that, everything felt pretty much same. And I love the fact that everybody was so welcoming to me.
I love the singing. I think that's such an important part of church. Um, and I just like the overall feeling of belonging. And that's what I was looking for.